My brothers and sisters, I am Mary Magdalene, or for the brothers and sisters of the White Brotherhood, Master Nada. Today I feel profound gratitude to be able to speak a few words of hope and faith to you. Understand, our brothers and sisters, nothing in your world will remain the same after the elevation of the Earth's vibrational pattern. Much will be modified. Much will be deconstructed to be re-established under new ways of acting and even new ways of relating. Every day your world moves towards a great transition, which will, in fact, bring a new perspective on how you perceive life and the continuity of life in another dimension, which you call physical death. In truth, our Master of Love assured us of the promise that there was no death, but rather the liberation of the spirit, and so it is. When we make the passage from the dense physical body to the subtle or astral body, we have the exact sensation of a restorative freedom. It is like spending a whole life on earth carrying an unnecessary weight until you realize that you have reached your destination and can get rid of the weight. There is no death, brothers and sisters. There is life, and abundant life. Today, your world is in conflict with different beliefs. Some doctrines preach that upon death, the spirit will find peace and absolute rest until the Master returns with the promised world or kingdom. Other doctrines believe that at the very moment of liberation from the dense body, the spirit is already judged and goes to purgatory or to heaven, which would be the happy kingdom. There are also doctrines that preach among you that there is nothing beyond life here. The body dies, the spirit also ends. And finally, there is a line of thought of the continuity of life among reincarnationist doctrines, which brings a perspective of eternal continuity, where the spirit can inhabit dense and subtle bodies in a perpetual cycle of evolution and learning. All these doctrines have their foundation, however, in a vision of the connection between body and spirit. In all of them, there is the true understanding of a greater entity that commands the body, the soul. This is true, the physical body is controlled by the soul. But what our brothers and sisters on earth need to understand is that it's time to evolve their beliefs towards the universal truth, where all souls come from the same source, which is God. And He doesn't create souls to be used only in an earthly life with a physical body, whether it lasts a few days or a century. Souls have a mission. When they exist, at the moment they are separated from the source to exercise their free will and grow, they all follow the same journey, separating from the source or universal Father, growing in morality and virtues, finding their true path of expression, and then, after many experiences, returning home to the source. In a very condensed way, this is the soul's journey. However, between being born or separating from the source and returning to it, the soul can travel infinite paths of difference from others. Each soul defines its trajectory of experiences and life events, until it has reached full perfection and can thus have sufficient connection to return to the source. This return is not simple. Each soul travels a path of evolution, from the most primitive state in the realm of solid matter such as rocks, metals, and crystals, to evolving into the plant, animal, human, fluidic, and angelic kingdoms, and finally reaching the most evolutionary state, that of full consciousness. In this state, the soul, already well expanded in its evolutionary journey, no longer wishes to manifest in subtle bodies. It becomes pure light, moving towards the great cosmic consciousness, the origin, the source. Therefore, begin to view your existence in the earthly body as merely a stage on your path. Earth is indeed a temporary school for your soul. When it acquires all the necessary knowledge here, it can migrate to other planets, whose living conditions will bring other evolutionary aspects and new learnings. This is the path for all of us. No one is privileged or overlooked. Each soul chooses its journey, its experiences and states of existence. We were all once extremely primitive souls, with an almost non-existent state of consciousness. Over time, we were awakened in consciousness and evolved from species to species until we reached primitive man. We then moved on to modern man. And at this moment you on Earth are arriving in the era of universal man, who will be reintegrated into coexistence with brothers from other planets. This new stage of Earth will bring immense growth and expansion of consciousness to all the inhabitants of this orb. It is as if a huge curtain, in the vision and understanding that you have of life, falls from one moment to the next, allowing you to clearly see the other side. Your consciousness will reach a much deeper level in the concepts of life and universal connection. Everything you know today and that has based your customs and traditions will be set aside. From one day to the next you will understand that nothing, absolutely nothing you believe, is real. The universe has a different dynamic, and it will be shown to you. Feel happy about this, there is no reason to fear. You will effectively be the owners of the truth and will know with absolute certainty that you are much greater than you think, much stronger and more capable than you can understand today. The path of each brother on earth will be expanded. Everyone will see that they hold the reins of their path to decide any aspect of their evolution. This moment of great revelations is approaching and will bring initial chaos, however. You are already mature and spiritually capable of overcoming this. Soon you will find ways to organize the new foundations of your society, your traditions and cultures. It will be a new time for Earth. All united in the same ideal of preserving the planet, health and abundance for all, prosperity, fraternity and universal love. Every inhabitant of Earth will be filled with immense love in their hearts for every living being. They just need to believe in this, that we are all equal, we have an evolutionary path and have already achieved greater or lesser progress on this road. Not because we are worse or better, but because we have different times on the journey. My brothers and sisters, be happy and confident. A time of glory, abundance, and true peace is coming for you. The earth and all its inhabitants will know what universal love is, and will once again be integrated into the universal community. The children of Urantia will know how loved and admired they are throughout the universe. You are the living history of a people who have lived through all the primitive stages, also overcoming the modern age of materialism, effectively achieving self-mastery, by conquering the mind with love. This is a great glory, this is the true victory of a people. You, my brothers and sisters, have attained the grace of God the Father and Mother, and can now return to the universal community of love and true communion of the common good. Life on your planet will reach unimaginable levels of moral and technological progress, if only you believe and want to live it. As everything in the universe is built upon the higher law of God the Father and Mother, free will, so it shall be. Each brother and sister on earth will have the opportunity to choose to continue living new lives on earth, or they may choose to follow a less expanded path of consciousness, inhabiting worlds that still have a smaller perspective on life, called the third dimension, mind or will, body, spirit, as earth is today. Every choice will be respected, as it always has been and always will be. And you, my brothers and sisters, what do you prefer to live? The moment is approaching, your choice will need to be made. Do not doubt that all beings of light will always be present. No matter which path you choose, you will be enveloped in light and blessings in the same way. Only the lessons will be different. The brothers and sisters who still need to live materialistic aspects will choose to inhabit planets in a condition analogous to that of Earth today. As for the brothers and sisters who value equal rights, full abundance and happiness for all, they will certainly choose to stay on Earth, because here will be the kingdom of God the Father and Mother, a happy and prosperous planet reintegrated with the universal brothers. Our brothers and sisters, think, reflect on what truly weighs on your hearts. What kind of existence would you like to experience? The moment is approaching, you will need to choose. With all the love we have for you, I bid you farewell. Stay in the light and in peace. Sister Nada. Karmic Council, Earth. August 5, 2025.